Yes, sir. We back again, live and direct. You hear me?
Back in that
Yes, sir.
And this is the first time we recorded together, Joe, in
in
person.
person, yeah.
Hell yeah, let's get it. Let's get it.
Did y'all see the little thumbs up pop up on the screen again? I don't know
Yeah,
what that's
well,
I
about.
didn't see
that's
it. I didn't see
crazy.
it.
I don't know what that's about.
Emoji.
Yeah, that thing's crazy. There's certain things that we'll do like in the chat. I mean, in the video, that it'll just throw up like fire emojis. It'll throw up like different stuff. Like, what the heck is this?
I wanted to say some real shit, and it throws up the 100%.
It's like we didn't even like choose this. Like, we gotta look and see. I don't know if AI taking over or what.
That's a real talk.
Yes, sir. But man, it's been I think we were just talking about how it's been a little minute since we've really caught up on here. You know, I was out of town for the holidays, and we had Jari on last week. So what's new, guys? What's going on, man?
You fill us in. This guy was all over the world.
Skywalker.
Nah, man, I was just I was out in Maryland with the fam, well with wifey's fam, and celebrating the holidays with them and getting more acquainted, man. This year, you know, we're getting married, man, and so, you know, I met a lot more of the family and everybody, and, you know, coming back, you know, just still transitioning with everything I had going on at home. So it's just been a weird transition, but definitely having Jari on last week was really cool, man. That was a dope episode. So if you haven't heard that one, definitely tap into the Cat Williams follow-up conversation that we had with Jari Knows. But aside from that, man, I just been preparing. I'm actually about to be leaving again. I'm going on a cruise for wifey's birthday. Yeah, so say that again.
Where is it going?
Man, it's an 8-day, bro.
8 days?
Yeah, bro.
I'm going on a 7-day, and I thought that was a lot.
Bro, 8 days, man. I'm gonna be gone from this Saturday coming up to the following Sunday.
Dang, you a vacation machine, bro.
Yo,
Bro.
You got PTO?
Bro. Yo, so we're going to Cozumel. We're going to Jamaica, the Bahamas, and there's one other place that we're stopping. There's I think 4 or 5 stops, man. I was just looking at it today.
Which line is it?
MSC. It's their new boat too, bro. It's fire. Like I'm actually dumb excited.
That's what's
There's
up.
some ruins in Cozumel.
Yeah.
Cozumel's in the Americas.
In the America, cousin.
Look, last time I went to Cozumel, I don't know if I've told this story on the pod, but I was really young. I was like 17 or 18, and I went on a cruise with
like 7 or 8.
No. I mean, young
Not
from the
really
standpoint. What the concept of the story is young. So, like, basically, you know, when I got out there, it was like a cruise with like my family and a few other people, and I had this. You know, I'm young, looking for Bud. And so I had Buddy.
I swear to God, before you said that, I was about to say, you look like you would be trouble on a cruise.
Yeah.
That was literally what I was about to say. Like,
Bruh. Because, like, I mean, and this is why I said young, because, like, as an adult, like, I'm not about to go somewhere like, yo, where the weed at? You know what I mean? Like, but at that age, bro, I was trying to find it. And, like, bro, like, this dude had us, like, this Mexican guy basically took us through this crazy, like, off the way, like, route to try to go find some bud, bro. And the crazy part about it is, looking back on it now, I'm like, dog, we could have got, bro, like, bad. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I wasn't thinking about it at that time. But anyways, when we got there, the bud was trash, so we just left. But you know what I'm saying? Like, looking back on it, I'm like, dog, he really could have took us to wherever, and we was just following.
Dog, me and wifey went on a cruise. I don't remember which one it was. I don't know if it was our honeymoon or our first year anniversary. We go on a cruise and we go to Nassau, right? We get off on the port, and you know, like, when you get off on the port, there's mad people that's always like just trying to get you like to buy stuff or like talking to you about different things or whatever. And then some dude was just kind of brave, like, he's like, yo, I'm like, what's up, man? He's like, yo, you want some of that ganja, man? And I'm like, nah, man, I'm good. He's like, are you sure, man? I got that kryptonite Superman weakness. That was like the funniest thing, dog. Just getting off the port, hearing that. He delivered that like it was a movie line, bro. It was so funny, man. Me and wife was looking at each other like, what the hell did he really just say that?
That's wild.
Yeah, nah, man. So
I got a similar one of that, but let's not keep sharing.
Cruise stories.
Yeah, no weed stories and other
Oh yeah.
cases. For me. But do you always get off? Do you,
Hey, yo.
are you? Oh wait, yo.
Whoa
Are
there.
you getting off the boat doing excursion type of person, or you just like
Oh,
chill on the
facts.
boat?
Yeah,
I do the
yeah.
whole thing. Like the last time we went to one of them, bruh. I be doing the like kind of like Quincy was saying, like he be doing. I be doing the suspect shit like now. You know what I mean? Like I be doing the excursions, like of the people out, like they're still on the port, but they're not with the cruise.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? So the
yeah.
last one that we did, it was in Belize, bruh. No, it was in Cozumel. We got off. We did the one that they give you like a car, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So we had a Jeep.
Damn,
So we get in the Jeep. Buddy that was the tour guide puts a cooler full of Coronas in the back,
that's
bro.
fire.
And he passes them to me. I'm driving. He passes me one. He passes one to the
Damn,
person that like he passes beers to everybody. And we driving in a Jeep with no doors, nothing,
that's
drinking a
fire.
Corona. And it was one of them that they'll just take you like to different spots for like a little bit of
Yeah,
time each spot.
go show you all. Yeah,
And it ends at this restaurant that the restaurant is like it doubles as like a snorkeling spot. Like you eat at the restaurant, it's on the water,
and then
and
you go
then you
snorkel.
put out like your snorkeling gear
Damn,
and you snorkel right there,
you
like
gotta wait
next to the
30 minutes
restaurant.
before you go in the water, though.
We was trying to wait with it, boy. It was bubble guts in that water.
Mad bubbles in that water, murky ass water.
But it's like a super. We did that
Nah,
one
that's
actually
dope.
with the whole fam and everything. Like the kids went, they always talk about that, like snorkeling
Yeah,
in Mexico thing. Like, yeah, that was a vibe. But yeah,
That's
we
dope.
always do the excursions though.
I don't want to do any of this one, but it's like my fam's first cruise together, and they want to. So I think we're gonna have to settle for a couple of them.
I feel like the excursions are like the best memory, bro.
Yeah.
Like one time we went to the ruins, like I was telling you, we went when we went to Belize, we went to the Mayan ruins there. That was pretty crazy, dog. Like just seeing like it was like a lot of it was pretty intact and they're explaining like all the vegetation that's around the area
Yeah,
and how basically they were able to just stay in the forest and like
and
live like
survive
that.
and
You know
shit.
what I
Yeah,
mean? They never really had to leave.
Mm.
It was just kind of crazy seeing like, and they're telling you like, oh, this is the area that they did X, Y, and Z. This is this area. This is where this person would have lived, and like it's all there. And it's like,
yeah.
dang, that's crazy, bro.
See, that's what I'm talking about. That living proof. That's the stuff I really believe.
Yeah, facts. That's the kind of stuff that when you see it, it's like it makes the biggest impression. You know what I mean? I
Yeah,
seen this thing on Netflix the other day about this dude. He was looking for like a specific pyramid of somebody in Egypt, and he pretty much pinpointed slash narrowed it down after like 20, 30 years, like where he thinks the
where is
exact
this?
area where it is. And they started digging there, and then they started uncovering the tombs
Damn.
and stuff. And they're like dating the stuff. A lot of the stuff was like some of the one of them was like the oldest like mummy or oldest tomb ever found like in Egypt. Like he discovered it, and it was recently. You know what
Yeah,
I mean? And it's just crazy thinking like you're going in there, and it's like you're the only like person to even breathe that air in like
yeah.
5,000 years, bro.
It's
Mm.
just scary though, because that's how the Mummy movie started.
Yo, facts. Yo, the Mummy, that was my joint back in the day, dog.
The remake, the Tom Cruise remake, that John was a little scary.
Damn, I ain't watching, man. I'm too low
Y'all
to
believe
American
anything
brain.
in it that ever happened in a movie could happen in real life? Like on some shit like that?
Like anything or
Or like the Men in Black, or like anything crazy that was a movie that could one day come true. You believe
I
that's
Robot.
that's a good one.
Easily.
I always talk about Blacklist. Like that's a show that I like a lot, and
Mm.
like I'll watch episodes of that, and it'd be like a crazy story, and then I'll be like on CNN or something the next day, or not the next day, but like I'll just remember the stories, and then I'll go to like a news site and see like a headline and read it and be like, bro, this is exactly like what happened on that Blacklist episode. Crazy stuff that I think like, no, there's no way. Like this is like a crazy idea that they
It's a dude
just
who played
had.
Ultron, right?
Yeah, exactly. James Spader.
James Spader, yeah. I think I've seen like almost the whole first season.
Yeah, to me it's super fire.
Just a good show.
It's a very
That's something to do with his daughter, right?
yeah, it's a very made for TV series though. So that like deters some people, you know what I mean? And sometimes to me like it bothers me a little, but the story is fire, you know what I mean? Like so it always kept me intrigued. But like I'm not a big fan of those like very TV feeling shows, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah, like CSI Miami or something like that.
Exactly.
Yeah, I know what
Yeah,
you
we
mean.
watch CSI Vegas, and it's so whack, but we're
Yeah.
hooked because it's
Yeah, but
Vegas.
there's certain shows like that, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like
Hmm.
right now, I'm watching this show called Kim's Convenience,
yeah,
and it's like mad fluff. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
the show is
Mm.
it's cool, it's well written and
yeah.
everything. I enjoy the
It's a
stories. It's like
sitcom.
a tearjerker type vibe. You know what I mean? Family
Yeah, no,
values
I
type
know.
stuff.
I seen the previews.
But it's like fluffy. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm.
so, like, but I enjoy watching it. You know what I mean?
Right. Right.
The
No, I
shows are
feel
good.
that.
Yeah, they're all almost all the same. They just have different story, different characters.
Facts. But yeah, man. Just speaking of changes and stuff, like we haven't even like Joe was saying and you were saying before, like we haven't caught up in a little while. Like, ever since we got the salon up and running, like I just been kind of on go, and I never really took the time to like just update my studio because I had some of my wife's salon stuff in here, and it kind of was like taking like a third of the studio. So I finally like cleared it out, got all the junk out, and I end up setting my gym equipment back up in the area that I had, like which is basically like what's behind us right now.
Hmm.
It's just let me be able to like work out all the time as opposed to when the weather's good because that's kind of what I was stuck to before. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And letting me like add the weight training back into my schedule because I had like took off a long time where I wasn't doing anything like weight based just because I was kind of like we were talking about in the chat a little bit. I was just kind of like thrashing my body because I was just doing like
Yeah.
powerlifting type movements and like powerlifting type routines and like it was just hurting my joints, my hips and everything. And I'm like, bro, what am I doing? You know what I mean?
Hmm. Hmm.
I just took a break just to kind of let my body really heal and stuff. And like now I'm just kind of ready to go back. I've been lifting. It feels real good, but it's been like with a different purpose, different kind of energy when I'm lifting. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to like put on this crazy weight. I'm just making sure I got good form and I'm really hitting the muscle where it needs to be hit. You know what I mean?
Right. No, that's facts.
You gotta listen to your body.
Fact. Like
Hmm.
even I don't know if y'all know Ronnie Coleman. He's like a bodybuilder.
He's
He
in
won
our
the
chat.
Mr. he won the Mr. Olympia. Like I don't know if it was 6 or 8 times, but he's like I think he might even have the record. But
Yeah.
anyway, he lived like crazy weight. He's that guy that be like lightweight baby
Hmm.
in the gym.
Hmm.
You know what I
Hmm.
mean? And he be going crazy. But he was lifting like crazy amounts of weight, and now he can like barely walk. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
he said, he
Hmm.
in the gym, bro, like doing his lifts and everything, but like he had to get like hip
That's why I
replacement,
think
all
my
this
knees are
stuff.
fucked up.
Yeah, man, all that lifting heavy ass weight. That ain't nobody supposed to do that. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
Not a natural thing.
Facts. Shoot, what about you, Joe? I know you've been grinding it
Yeah,
out too,
man.
man.
I chose right after New Year's. I chose to cut out toxins and eat good and go hard. Try to go do something active for every single day for the rest of January. And so far, I'm on track, and it feels good. And it's just a kickstart to form better habits and a better lifestyle
Hmm.
choices. So like once this is over, I'm still gonna maintain it as much as possible, but I'm gonna allow myself to enjoy, every some here or there every week, once a week, if that, and still maintain and manage my weight loss goals. So
That's what's
I've
up,
been
man.
working on that so far, steady, and seeing the changes coming, and I'm excited to keep this flow going.
That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Yeah, no, I started a couple days ago this detox before the cruise. I'm gonna do it before and after the cruise, and then after the cruise,
Detox is major, man. Detox is important.
yeah, man, it's crazy. I didn't realize how much I want to call it water weight I was holding because, like, you know what I'm saying. Everything has been liquid. You know what I'm saying, as far as like just flushing my body. And shoot, in 2 days, bro, I dropped like 7 pounds, man.
Yeah.
Just in water weight. And so, like, obviously, I'm gonna go on a cruise and enjoy myself. But once I'm done, I want to do it again. And then from there, just really just kind of take that opportunity to kind of build from that. You know what I'm saying? Like eating better from there, working out again, and just figuring out how to like really mix it in my diet and my schedule. Because right now, with balancing, two positions and stuff like that, it's been a little rough on my. That's wild. That's kind of wild. But nah, it's been kind of tough on my just the schedules and stuff like that. But I definitely don't want to make no excuses, man. I've been actually tapped into this 50 Cent Hustle Harder, Hustle Smarter book.
Oh,
And
is that
it's
his first book?
so it's his first book that he's authored himself. The other book he basically worked with Robert Greene, the 48 Laws of Power,
Yeah.
to create the 50th law, which was pretty good as well. But this one's dope. I like the way he attacked this writing this book, because he used the experiences that we all know and all have watched him go through to kind of convey his points, and it's pretty dope.
Yeah. As far as the crews go, though, bro, they always got a pretty good gym. Like it's really
Yeah.
you hit the gym and the cruise and just basically,
Yeah, they do.
because like you said, bro, you're gonna enjoy yourself. I'm the same, bro. When I go on a cruise, I love them little like
Trinkets.
them little hard rolls.
Oh yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Like a crunchy outside and like chewy on
The soft and yeah.
Oh my gosh, bro! I eat like
Bussin'.
700,000 of them every time.
Yeah, no, I definitely I already talked to the fiance about that. I was like, yeah, we definitely gonna make sure at least, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, we on vacation. We got 24 hours to do whatever we want. We can dedicate 1 hour to just, you know what I'm saying, like working it off. So like, yeah, man, I definitely want to make that a part of the trip for sure. Just because I ain't gonna lie, bro, the little comment shout out to Yoda. You know what I'm saying? They definitely are motivating, and that's why I was like, yeah, talk your shit, but still, fuck you.
Nah, whole child on the grind, man. It's a good feeling. Keeps everybody encouraged. Everybody has to find the time somehow.
Facts.
Yeah, that's something that I was even talking to Freddie about recently. Just the concept of, me and him like to play basketball, and just talking about, oh, you don't have it anymore. And it's like, it's not necessarily that you don't have it anymore, but when you think about you was playing ball every single day, so now you playing once every couple of weeks, maybe a couple of times a month, even if that, like it's body out of form. Like I feel like a lot of people confuse, being old, quote unquote, with just being out of form. You know what I'm saying? You can literally just that's one thing. A lot of people have things they say about CrossFit, and I never done it myself, but I like the idea of CrossFit where it's like it's just functional training.
Yeah.
So like in your everyday life, you use it. You know what I mean? Like the idea of CrossFit is like just to make your day better. Like if you ever have to use any force, you're able to use it, and you're strong in areas where like
and you don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, exactly. Things won't be an issue. Like that's a lot of people use that. You know what I mean? Like just that functional fitness where it's like ain't nobody saying that you got to be out here looking like Arnold Schwarzenegger. You know what I mean? All you got to do is really just be in form. So you know what I'm saying? If somebody tells you, hey, let's move this couch, you can pick it up without dying. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Not having to go to the hospital because you threw your back out. That matters a lot as you get older too.
Yeah, facts. Especially when you get older, because even like with the basketball example, bro, you're not just having all this time to do athletic stuff when you're older. You know what I mean? So many other things creeping away that you can't spend 3 to 4 hours a day, doing something active. You know what I'm saying? That just is not in the cards. So you got to figure out ways to stay informed.
Yo, y'all ever seen those chiropractic videos? Like the random like reels and stuff that come up?
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. Some of those though, I'd be like, dog, like how did it get to that point? Like obviously you can't, you know what I'm saying? You can't like judge anything.
No, it's funny because they're always so extra. Like it'd be a dude that looks like, I don't even know who this guy is, but I think he was from SpongeBob. He was like a little shriveled up thing in like a wheelchair.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The guy always looks like decrepit. You know what I'm saying? He's like hunched up and like rolled over. And the chiropractor just breaks his whole life. And all of a sudden he's like walking straight. You know what I'm saying? It's like, dog.
Dog, facts, bro. Like, yo, those videos never cease to amaze me, bro. Because I just be like, dog. And then it's like the way how they have all the sound effects, like dumb, like Chris.
Yeah.
And like you can hear every.
If he's putting the mics on their back, you see it on the back of their shirt.
Yeah. No, that just.
Here.
You see they do it to dogs now too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, the one that I
Dogs
have
be like,
never
the
been able to
fuck?
find, and I'm gonna throw it out there, please, somebody, if they can find it, bro. There's this one chiropractor video of like a gangster dude. I think he was from Detroit or something like that, getting his back cracked. And dog, the way he reacted was so hilarious. Like I don't even remember specific things.
You
I
about
just
to
know
fight
like
the dude?
he was super gangster. So like he was like having that ultra like aggressive response of like what is this dude doing cracking me? But at the same time it like fixed him. So he like didn't really know how to act. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
yeah.
it was so funny,
I
bro.
feel like I seen it.
Dog.
And
Did
I
he have
can
a go? Did he have a go-to?
I don't remember. It was like I think he was like a skinny, light-skinned black dude.
Okay, because I seen one with a dude with a go-to for that joint had me rolling. Cause dog was like,
That's the sound I make for sure.
that's a sound I made.
Chiropractor works. I was in a car accident and I had to go to chiropractor for a while, and they did fix me up.
Yeah.
No,
I
that's
always,
facts.
I've never been on one, bro. I always smack
Shoot, I need to go to one now, bro. Shoot, last time I went to one, dog, I swear to God, bro, my posture was like I was
Yeah.
10 toes, boy.
Yo, I be on that yoga, and that yoga stuff it be crazy, man. Like sometimes I'll like wake up and like halfway through, like I'll be like halfway through a pose, and then all of a sudden I just feel like my hip like kind of like snap into place. You know what I mean?
Sheesh.
Or like, you just feel yourself like aligning sometimes, like mid pose, and you're like, oh my
Yeah, that
gosh,
hurts.
like it's like hard.
I be scared when I crack. You ever cracked your collarbone? I thought I'd kill myself.
I don't even. I didn't
Yeah,
know that
bro.
was a thing, bro.
I thought I'd kill myself.
That sounds like
That
Yeah.
sounds
I don't
crazy.
know what I
I've
did.
never cracked
Like
that.
it just popped right. Yeah. And then one time it was hurting. I
you
had to
see
like
me, I'm a
make it crack
damsel in
myself.
distress. I was like,
Not the collarbone.
Oh my God,
I'm
yo,
scared
nah.
to crack bones. I think I break. it.
Robin was like basically a professional dancer, bro. She cracks like every bone of her body, bro. Like she can crack her sternum, bro. I
Sound
be
like
blowed. Yeah, she just go. I was like, oh.
the one thing that I could do is crack my lower back, pause, and my wife always gets mad because she don't know how to get it every time. You know what I mean? Like she don't know how to like do it, and she be getting frustrated, like, dang man, and then I would just get it like, rah.
Yeah.
I feel like the older I get, I'll probably get better. But like until like a couple years ago, I couldn't crack nothing. Pause. That sounds crazy. But like my
I
neck
didn't hear what I
now.
just said.
Oh no, I didn't hear you. But nah, man, now my neck, bro, I can get that right. But
Yeah. Same. I can crack. I'm
Yo,
pretty.
man, I wanted to mention I just dropped a Waiting on You. It's
Oh,
the
the single.
first song, like 'cause the Christmas song I produced too, but like this is like the first song that I feel like I really like dropped where it was like all you. And it's just dope seeing like the response. And even before we got on, Quincy, I was kind of mentioning to Joe like that I've been like double guessing like a lot of the stuff that I've been doing lately. Like I haven't been like trusting my instinct. But like even with the song that I dropped, like I'm just surprised at like how many people was like really messing with it, where it's just like really what I wanted it to be as a song, and I just did it and just didn't really give two thoughts about it, and it ended up being like a song that people are messing with. And I feel like it's gonna be one that people, that's gonna do some numbers. You know what I mean?
Yeah, the
that's
video
dope.
concept, man. To the video concept matches perfectly.
Yeah, that was all Freddie, man. Like he had just come over just to do some like random content just for the song. You know what I mean? And he just like he always does, bro. Like he'll just like he's like a computer. Like he'll just calculate for a little bit and then
Mm-hmm.
start setting up some shots, and then you don't really know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And then he'll just like show you something that you didn't even know that he shot. You know what
Yo,
I'm saying?
facts.
Bro, when did you do this? You know what I mean? It's like
Facts.
sometimes I'll have like ideas and like I'll know where I want to go with it, but then there's other times where like, you know, for me, I'm like the type of person that is like nowadays with how videos are, like for me to spend OD time or you know what I'm saying, like put more of my budget in that as opposed to other things
Yeah.
is like it don't even make sense because videos ain't like that no more.
Yeah.
People ain't watching videos like that no more.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like, and even like the people that are spending that crazy amount of bread or
Yeah.
whatever,
Videos aren't that crazy
you know,
anymore.
they ain't even seeing really the return of the video itself. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just like
Videos used to be everything too.
Yeah, man. I mean, you talk about Michael Jackson had videos that had like $8 million budgets, bro. Like 8 million
Mm-hmm.
All
for
the
a
Hype
video,
Williams
bro.
videos.
It's crazy. Like that was the minimum before a million. Like
Yeah,
Hype Williams era you talking about, like every video $1 million budget. It was just like a thing that always happened. And man, now they might spend 5K
yeah, I
for
know.
a
Mm-hmm.
major artist. You know what I'm saying? Like there's Justin Bieber videos that is just him while he was on tour, like just footage of them on the tour bus and behind the scenes and stuff, and they just put it together in a dope way. But they ain't spend no money on that. You know
Yeah,
what I'm
so fuck
saying?
all that.
It's just, hey, what footage we got? Let's put together a video for this song.
Now that Bust
Mm-hmm.
Rhyme with Janet Jackson video was all CGI. What's it gonna be?
Oh yeah, yeah.
That
That
shit was all CGI. That shit look like the Matrix.
that's like
I mean
that
RoboCop.
era that you lose. You know what I'm saying? Like ain't nobody putting that kind of thought or energy into the videos like that, and people don't even watch them. Like even me, like I don't. If I hear a video comes out, I'm not rushing to watch it. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I don't care. There's a lot of songs that I'm like a huge fan of the song, and it's always in my library in rotation. And like I might come across a video and be like, "Oh, dang, I didn't even know this had a video." You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm pleasantly surprised, and I'll watch it one time. I probably won't remember what it's about.
Yeah, and
Facts.
like I was watching like one video I watch all the time is a Honey video, and then we talked about just how good that song is, but the video is a banger too. Like it's all earth tones, it's all like the same shades of brown,
Yeah, yeah.
and it's so aesthetically pleasing
It's a
that the
vibe.
song fits it so perfectly. Like I could watch that video 100 times over.
Yeah, that like I said, that's something that I feel like ain't never coming back. But even kind of going off that, like me and Freddie got something that we're kind of cooking. Um, but we were talking the other day about just content in general, and like it's even something that we talked about that's kind of been coming up lately with like the comedians we've been linking up with and stuff. Because like in comedy, it's like your act is like your currency. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like people that make content, they kind of want different opportunities slash they want people to check them out, but it's like you're not producing the content. At the end of the day, like whatever kind of thing you're trying to do, you need to produce something because that's always your resume. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't say that you do something if you're not producing it,
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
regardless of what it is. If it's a business, if it's art, if it's videos, if it's music, if you're a streamer, whatever it is. If you're not producing and people don't got something to look back on, like and see a history and see what you got going on, and you don't give
yeah.
them something to latch
They're
on
gonna think
to.
you're just starting off and you're new to it.
Yep,
Mm-hmm.
and they're not gonna want to invest. You know what I mean? Their
Yeah,
time and energy into it.
Mm-hmm.
That's just something that it's always been like a thing as far as like content goes, but a lot of people don't really apply it to just regular life too. You know what I mean? Which is the more important thing, aside from
yeah,
making content or whatever your persona or whatever you got going on the internet is. More importantly, like in your life, what are you producing that you can actually like have like a history of like just to be successful. Like you can't be successful if you don't have a history of consistently turning projects around. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Regardless of what it is, if it's at work, if it's at your 9 to 5, if it's at your independent business, whatever it is, your creative stuff, you got to be on that wave.
yeah. You got to be consistent. That's like you said, it's like every aspect of your life. You got to be consistent in order for anything to happen with it. Without consistency, it doesn't matter how you do something, how well you do it. If you don't do it consistently,
Exactly.
Yeah, one of the things 50 said in the book, he said, one of the things that he hates the most is when someone that hasn't shown anything or hasn't shown a resume says, "Hey, put me on," or "Put me onto something,"
Yeah.
because he's like, first off, you don't even have a resume to show me what you want, but second off, you can't even articulate it. You can't even articulate exactly what it is that you want. Put me on doesn't say anything,
Yeah.
you know.
That's
Um,
that's 100% correct. Cause like I've worked with artists, and then the artists that I haven't worked with that we try to work. Usually, the hang up or the issue with us not doing anything like creatively is that you know work ethic and not creating. You know what I mean? Like if you're ready to create, we can create something because there's nothing stopping us. You know what I'm saying? Like I just had an artist reach out to me about working together. I checked him out. He's doing his thing.
he sent me a folder of beats, like because he produces too. Like, yo, I got this folder. If you hear anything you like in there, we can do something on that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna send him some beats, and hopefully we get something together. But even that first step is like, if you're coming to somebody and you have a situation, you're offering resources. It's a lot
Mm-hmm.
easier for that person to get their wheels turning because, oh, all
Yeah.
right, I don't got to do everything.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, what are you bringing in a situation? And that's like a little hood thing too, where it's like nobody wants to be somebody's bitch, quote unquote. It's
Mhm.
like, bro, you're not being a bitch because you're making somebody's life easier. You're just adding value and showing, like, hey, the lane I'm trying to be in, I could be in this lane because I could produce in this lane. You know what I mean? That's what it is at the end of the day. Whatever you say you do, you have to be able to do it.
Mm-hmm. Facts.
You can recognize that from people easily too, like people who are really
Exactly.
trying to do it and trying to make a difference doing it, and people who are just looking for something to piggyback on.
To me, the number one sign is somebody that's trying to get something off the ground and they haven't, because it's like if you can't even get it off the ground, you already lost half the battle. You know what I mean? Like if you're scared to take the first step, nobody can help you until at least that's done. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You can't do that.